With a lance of stone or a fleece of gold, one may do or one may behold. But what makes your name echo on the walls is something you may perceive so futile and old. For trinkets are small and their purpose is blind. If you hold them close, your will may divide. In times of need, in the days that burn bright, your honor alone may abandon you outright. At that very moment, you're presented with a choice: to live and surrender, or to march and die. But in the end, it is only your life, and what you do with it may swell you with pride. Hello, I'm the Holy Hermit, and I welcome you to a new video series of mine. Games are truly a work of art. They hold an epic saga within themselves, eagerly waiting to be explored by the gamer. The journey alone is a rewarding experience, but what makes this saga so memorable is the challenges we all face. Whether you are young or old, I am sure you remember your very first game, and I am certain that it involves your amazing experience of overcoming a supreme almighty boss. This series is about the same idea, where I share some amazing boss battles with you. In this particular video, we look at amazing combination of two boss battles from two different games. First boss is truly difficult and unrelenting, whereas the other one is outright brilliant. So let's begin, shall we? You will die. Such was the ad campaign behind the Dark Souls series. Most of us knew what we were expecting from this very game. Its gritty enemies, satisfying gameplay, and ultra-hard boss battles. But no amount of preparation would truly prepare us for this boss battle, Ornstein and Smog. So let's delve into this amazing boss battle and see what exactly makes this boss so unique. Time to think and time to plan is something most boss battles offer you as you fight them, but this duo is infamous for relentlessly assaulting you with heavy and light barrage of attacks. Ornstein the Dragon Slayer is a master spearman, and his dexterity surpasses everyone in the land of Lordran. Dragon Slayer rightfully so, he always charges the player with his spear and harasses from a distance with his lightning attacks. The more you try to run away from him, the quicker he will catch you with his amazing speed and his unmatched vigor. But wait, where most boss battles are one-on-one, this one is particularly different. The game thinks that fighting just the Dragon Slayer is not up to its high standards, so it introduces another boss in the same battle. You have to fight two bosses simultaneously, with both having a high chance to almost one-shot you at all times. So along comes Executioner Smaug, with his giant hammer and his hulking physique. If you think you can block the Dragon Slayer's swift attacks, you will definitely change your mind very quickly to the supreme powerful blows of Smaug's hammer. He does not attack very often, but can surprisingly charge you with his hammer, leading to strong blows or lots of stamina being drained. And hey, remember it's a Dark Souls game, so if you manage to equally damage both bosses, it would be a folly, for if any of the two bosses die, the other absorbs its soul, thereby acquiring the dead boss's skill into his own arsenal. And wait, did I mention they fully heal themselves? Such is the way of this dynamic duo. If you manage to beat these boss battles with ease, I can promise you one thing: this will be one of the most satisfying boss victories you would have achieved in your recent gaming history. But now, let's move to the strange and stylish section of the boss battle. Not every boss has to be tough in order for the experience to be memorable. Some bosses are so fun to play against that every minute of the boss battle makes you feel like a superhero. So along comes DMC. Dante, our hero, has a chance to fight against a demon that has been alive for a very long time. This disfigured boss might look helpless, but I can assure you it has a tendency to do amazing amounts of damage to our carefree hero. Utilizing its great stature to its advantage, this boss tries to strike down Dante with its multiple, let's just call them hands. It also possesses a vast amount of health pool, so if you think you brought down the health bar once, you still have to do it 2 more times. But this in no way is a tedious battle. The player can hop around from one platform to the other in order to avoid heavy attacks. Such is the nature of this boss that player is encouraged to utilize all of its arsenal and avoid attacks at all costs. The game does not feature a block option, so any hits from the bosses will be more than just dangerous. When we look at the weapons, never was an arsenal such diverse in this game. From straight sword to giant hammer, from Angelic Scythe to Hell Gauntlets. Melee weapons are all used to combine attacks, leading to an eye-watering style point. Staying away from the boss is another viable strategy here, as a mix of gunslinging abilities with angelic throwing stars can cause respectable amount of damage from a distance. Mix and match, and remember to make it all stylish. That is what DMC requires of you. Where some games are all about balance between the playstyles, here DMC rewards you for being truly offensive in nature. Dante, after all, is a Nephilim, and his combat prowess is equally graced with angelic and demonic essences. You may choose to play as one or the other side, but in order to be a true master and dispatch this boss with style, one needs to embrace both sides of the balance and overcome what most heroes can't. Once Dante is able to knock back the boss, there's still a bit more to go. Our enraged boss is now hellbent on hurting the player, and our job is to secure highly unorthodox and grotesque kills. Sometimes it's important to let some steam off, and this boss is one of those guilty pleasure moments in video games. So these were the first 2 boss battles featured in this new series. Join me next time when I'll be covering more boss battles. I hope you enjoyed this video of mine. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment stating which boss battle you enjoyed the most. Goodbye for now, and remember to keep your jacket clean. After all, it's tough being a superhero in the sewers.